Hello, welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
We are going to do, what are we doing next? We're going to do,
I don't know. What are we doing?
We are going to do some combos again. So we have a specific request for doing some jelly sandwiches, but instead of with glitter, to do flaky sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
So
I wonder what that'll look like. Have you done that before?
I have
Okay.
a couple of times. There are definitely some sort of, let's say, rules to it to help out, and there might be a little bit more of a layering effect to get the look what you want, depending on the look that you want. And yeah, so we'll be talking a little bit about that, because there are definitely some parameters, I guess you could say, that go into doing a flaky sandwich versus a glitter sandwich. So we're gonna do that. The funny thing about this is, I didn't, like the last time we did a combo video, I had already played around with on paper. And
you haven't.
You guys are going to get to do this with us today.
Okay.
And all I did was bring a bunch of stuff over, and maybe we'll have Jacqueline decide what she thinks, goes together. And we can maybe tweak things and just kind of come up with some good ideas for possible flaky sandwich manicures.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Maybe I'll help you with that.
Okay.
I gotta do my toes.
About it.
I gotta do my toes at some point today while you're talking.
Because why would you do it when we're not filming? Because that would be too easy. You might as well do. I don't want to hear about your multitasking. I don't want to hear.
No. You know why? Because I think about it at 10:30 and I'm like, oh, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
That's why.
So why don't I just do it while I'm supposed to be filming and paying attention?
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a good use of my time.
Let's get the camera turned around. Okay, so I'm gonna walk Jacqueline through this. So basically, you have two sets of polishes, right? You're gonna have your jellies, and so what I brought with me was my sets of all my Sinful colors. So we have this in pretty much every single color: yellow, green. We've got blues. Yeah, so we've got all of these different Sinful colors, and then I also brought one extra one, which is from Zoya, which is kind of just more of a muted. This is called
that
Libby.
one off the island.
Wow.
It's pink.
All right. It's summertime, so maybe we'll deal with that in the fall. It is pink. You're right. And it's dim.
You already have a pink.
Okay.
These are fun summer colors.
These are fun summer colors. All right. Now, so we're going to be picking from those. So now let's move those out of the way, and I'm going to talk about some of the rules here. Okay. So you know what you're dealing with. You have to have a jelly. These are sheer mats. You can have just a regular jelly that's shiny, whatever, and you can top coat, but it has to be a jelly. Now, when you're dealing with a flaky sandwich, the number one rule for the flaky sandwiches is that they have to be something that's sheer. Great. Whether that's in a clear base, it can't be so for example, this probably isn't going to work that well. Although I have done it before, but it actually wasn't bad. This one with
did it work?
It did. It actually did work. All right, but that's about as opaque as you can get. It's still pretty sheer. If you get too opaque, then it's just not going to work at all. So you want to make sure that you have polishes that are in a clear base. I brought this one back out because I did that combo with a blue cream underneath it, I used this as a topper. But I think using this in a sandwich would actually work well too, because again, it's pretty clear. Now, is it tinted? Yes, but it's still sheer enough in the base that you can use it in a sandwich. Same thing with this.
I wonder if this one is sheer enough to use.
Oh yeah, you absolutely could use that in a sandwich. Yeah, that's that one that she made. So I brought about, like I said, a whole bunch of options. We'll talk about whatever. I'm going to let Jacqueline pick. I've got Moonshine Manny and some Polish Me Sillies here. So I even have a little Revlon here with some really cool blue little flakies in there. So
I think we should try these together.
All right. So now that's an interesting one. So let's start with that one then. Let's pull these out of the way.
I think we should do that.
Well, let's just pull them all the way. Let's do this combo. Okay. So she's already picked one. Okay. And we'll talk about what they are. Okay, so first of all, so she picked the purple. This is Veiled in Violet. Again, it's a sheer matte. And then, so this is an interesting topper. Now, the only thing I'm going to caution with you on this one, this is from Polish M. I'm not even sure if Polish M is still doing polishes. This definitely was a topper. I got it. It was a Halloween set, and it's called A Hair Raising Good Time. The one thing I did not like about this polish with these little flakies stick up sometimes, so you have to be really careful because they kind of curled, I guess. I don't know if it was where she bought the ingredients from or what, but let's take a look at it. So let's try it. Okay, so now the next thing that you got to find out is how sheer do you want that base to be? Do you want to do just the one base layer like that, or do you want to do 2 and then do it and then put the topper on? What do you think?
I feel like you should do 2, but that's just my opinion.
You can. I feel like with the darker ones, you don't need to, just because they're a little bit darker. But we'll try it. These dry so like crazy fast because they are sheer mattes. So yeah, let's do 2 on there.
Second combo for
Oh,
you.
I see that. She's already, look at her. She's already ahead of us. Do it. I'm trying to get this to dry so you can see my hand getting there. So it'll dry on there. Okay, let's just do another real quick little coat on here. Perfect.
So we can only do 5 because there's only 5 of those.
Yes. All right, so we're going to do that one.
That would be pretty.
And then she already picked out another.
That would be pretty with the green.
Okay, so this one. All right, we have this again. We're doing Ruby Tutu. And this is EDK, which is now Phoenix Polish. And this is called Sunset. I got this in HHC. I don't think we ever actually reviewed this one because I think we forgot. I think it came late and I forgot to review it with you guys. This one is a combo though. It's flaky and glitter, so it's a little bit of both, I guess you could say. So let's paint out the Ruby Tutu here.
Ooh, I've already got all the combos picked here.
Wow, you have 5 of them. All right, so which ones are we doing then? Let's do one right here where it only has sorry, I got that on this other nail hair. Where we only have one base. One coat in the base. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Because some people don't like to do, because then you end up doing 4 on here, right? All right.
This is the next one.
So the blue ones. All right, so let's see. Oops, I got my hand in the way there. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're going to do, this is called Kiss of Cobalt. And then this is from Polish. I love my Polish Me Silly toppers. This is called Sparkle Me Silly. And it's basically a green to blue iridescent flaky topper. So we'll paint out the blue here.
Oh, keep it with it. Don't get confused.
I'm going to get confused here.
Don't get confused.
We'll have to go back and, okay. All right, and then what's our next one?
This is the next one.
Oh, we got a pink one?
Yeah, for you, Krista.
Oh, thank you. So we've got hot pink tights. And then my other Polish Me Silly, which is Glow Girl. I use this one a lot, as you can tell. You can see that I'm getting down on the bottle there. I like my Polish Me Silly toppers. I wish they were a little bit more dense.
More flakes?
So, yeah, exactly. More flakes in them. So.
And then, guess what color's last?
Green, of course.
Green?
Oh, and yours. Okay.
And mine. Mm-hmm.
All right, so the green one is Sheer-Treuse.
Whoops, sorry guys.
She got so excited about her polish.
And this one.
Do you have a name for that yet?
Video. No, I don't have a name for it. We just made it. We literally just made it, but it glows in the dark. So I wonder if it'll still glow.
This green is so pretty.
In between. I think it might.
Yeah, I probably would. I think it would. Okay, so the only one we did 2 coats on is going to be this one, and before we add the topper on it.
Oops.
So she left out all the really fun ones. Like I really wanted to try this. Like, what would this look like in a?
Ew.
Whatever.
Ew.
Whatever. All right.
We could do that if you want. We could do another one.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
We have 4 empty ones over there.
That's true. We do. Yeah. Let's see. Let's start with these first, and then we'll come back. I like how we plan this out so well. All right. So let's come back here with the polish M here. It's called a Hair Raising Good Time.
Ooh.
What do you think?
It's kind of cool.
It is. Yeah. Super pretty, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll let it dry. You can see what it looks like as a topper. For the Ruby Tutu.
Or as a topper?
Well, you can see it right now as a topper, and then we're going to sandwich it in a minute.
I'm trying to follow your logic here.
She's supposed to read my brain here. All right, this is Sunset from EDK. You know what? I'm wondering if this doesn't even has the flake. What I'm thinking is Flakies is actually really mostly just tiny glitter. Well, no, I guess there are some little Flakies in there.
Let me see the bottom.
It's a little bit tiny.
Oh, yeah, there's flakes.
Yeah, there's
They're
Flakies
just
in
tiny.
there. Yeah.
They're just not big flakes.
Okay, the blue one is going, so we're doing Cobalt, Kiss of Cobalt here with the Polish Me Silly, Sparkle Me Silly. This one is definitely iridescent flakes.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So again, you're getting a good look at what it looks like if you were just going to use them as toppers. That almost looks like the combo that I did for with, there was another pop in our first combo video. I did one that was similar to that. Okay, and then the other Polish Me Silly on top of the hot pink tights over here, which is, and this is Polish Me Silly Glow Girl, one of my favorites. So I noticed you really picked tonal. So like if they were pink flakes, you went with the pink base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was being matchy-matchy.
Yes, you were being matchy-matchy.
We can be unmatchy.
Yeah, we can.
Do a couple
We can
more.
do another. All right, and then the green one, which is it? What is it? Sheer-Treuse, I think it is. Yeah, Sheer-Treuse. And then the no name green one. Whoops, I took way too much out there. Sorry. Which is her. This one even has a shimmer too. This kind of reminds me of. This is like the green version of Moonshine Mayonnaise Shine of the Times. That's what that reminds me of. It's kind of like the same idea, only the green version of it. Okay, so we've got, this is like pretty little toppers here. So let's let that dry for a second, and then we're going to come back and we'll show you what it looks like as a sandwich.
All right, Krista wanted to play with more.
So we're playing some more because I feel like we didn't get quite a true representation of what I wanted to do. So I painted out Hot and Hazy, which is the orange Sinful colors, and I decided let's throw on some fun stuff. Let's do this Polish for Days. This is Seraphine. Oh, and we were talking about maybe putting 2 coats of that one on because it was so sheer.
Yeah.
Jacqueline was like, yeah, I mean, so let's just do that real fast before
we'll
do that.
Go on to the next one and come back.
Well,
to that
and I
one.
think the yellow might need 2 coats too.
Oh well, we're just
Yeah. But I think the other ones are good. We don't need to do 2 coats on the other ones. So
you can start with that turquoisey one.
All right, we'll be efficient here. So, okay.
Well, and you're gonna put the one with pigment in it on it. Anyways, this one.
Yes, I am. All right, so this one is the turquoise, Turnt-Quoise from Sinful Colors. And then I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you use one that's a little bit more opaque. And also this is very tonal.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, it's a good way to save your polish too with a cheaper polish, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Because that's one of my very favorite cupcake polishes like ever. That I don't know if you guys, anybody have this one. This is Bathhouse from PPU when we did like ancient art or ancient history, I think it was, and I love that one. Okay, so and then this is we actually decided to throw in the Zoya, which is Libby from Zoya, which is such a nice formula. I mean, there really is a big difference. I mean, of course, it is glossy and more squishy jelly versus these sheer mats, and I thought it'd be fun to put on the Moonshine Mayonnaise Shine of the Times.
It's not, you can't yet. You can do this one.
It's not too bad. All right, we'll come back to it.
You can do this one.
Okay, so we're doing the hot pink tights again. This is number 2, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you did something like really contrasting. I've never done this combo before. It might be hideous. I don't know. So we're doing Wildflower, Lacquer, Don't Play Coy on top of a hot pink.
Turned to purple.
It did. We'll see what happens when we cover it. It might be a little different too. It did kind of turn purple.
Turned to purple. Well,
that's pretty cool looking, actually.
Basic color science.
All right, let's come back to this one. We're going to put the Seraphine from Polish for Days on top of Hot and Hazy. Jacqueline said this was kind of tonal. I guess it sort of is because it's got like there's iridescent flakies in this topper that are kind of peachy.
Yeah.
I like it as a topper too. It looks really pretty. I like that a lot. So, all right, the Sinful Colors yellow one, which is see-through citrine. We decided that I'm going to do this one on top of it. Again, I'm going to contrast. It's probably going to be hideous. I haven't had much luck with this yellow one doing combinations, but let's find out. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's pretty.
It's different. You know, you're not really seeing that much of the, at least from my angle. I can
see the blue.
You do see the blue because I'm seeing more pink on there.
I'm seeing blue.
All right, and then
do this
I think the reason why she thinks it's still wet is it's jelly. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's just jelly. We're doing Moonshine Mayonnaise Shine of the Times on top of that one. And
you threw one in that was different from the rest.
Yes, I did. So, and I think there is absolutely nothing that doesn't look good with the Moonshine Mayonnaise topper on it. This one is probably one of my favorite toppers of all time as a topper. We're going to do some sandwiches here, but I just wanted you to look at that. Okay, so now here we go. We've got all of our combos here, and now we're going to go from combos to sandwiches. So let's see how we're going to do here. These are already dry now, so we can go ahead and put on the topper. So we're going back to the purple. This one has 2 coats of the Veiled in Violet sheer matte, and then we did the top the topper from Polish M, which was the hair raising good time. And now I'm going to add, now here's another rule. When you do these, you're going to want to do it very, very thin. You don't want to schlock it on there, okay? You just want to be very lightly thinned just to barely get it on there. Now, the other thing too to think about with these is that this is a sheer matte, right? So it's going to dry matte. So you're going to, if you want, I mean, that's fine. You can have it be matte. But if you want it to sparkle, again, you're going to want to put the glossy top coat on it. The one reason why I do like to do that with these is because you really see the little shimmer that's inside of the shimmer. I think they're called shimmer mattes, what they are. Nope, they're sheer mattes, but they have a shimmer in them. And so anyway, but it's still, I mean, especially with as chunky as those flakes are, we're still getting a pretty good sparkle out of it,
definitely.
you know, and it's not quite as blingy and in your face. All right, so then we've got the Ruby Tutu with EDK Sunset. Again, I'm going to go really, really lightly.
Because it covers it up if you don't.
Yeah, if you do too much, you know, it can take away, I think it takes away too much. So, I mean, I guess it could go the other way too. If you really, really want to cover it more because you're one of those people who don't love it, then, you know, you could do another coat of the jelly on top of it. Okay, so those are ones that they're I almost would put those in like the more glittery category versus flakies.
Well, they're kind of a combo of glitter and flakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. They had both of them in there for sure. All right, so now let's go into these flakies. So we've got Kiss of Cobalt from Sinful Colors and the Polish Me Silly Sparkle Me Silly. So I'm going to go on really lightly.
Yeah, that one would be easy to cover up.
Yeah. But it kind of is cool because it just gives you that really, the pond effect.
Oh, that's pretty.
See, isn't that cool? And the other thing that you can do too, if you're not, you know, worried about too many coats, is you can go in again with another of the flakies, and it really gives you that pond look, you know, where you've got like, you can see down. Yeah. But see how it looks, I think it looks pretty like that. And what we can do is top coat it too, because like I said, it is going to dry matte because of just the formula. That's the formula it is. So, all right, hot pink tights with the other Polish Me Silly, which is Glow Girl. Like I said, one of my favorites that I use a lot.
That one kind of covered up.
A little bit, yeah. It's because of how dark this one is. So again, that might be one that you want to go in and do
another coat.
Do another one and just kind of do a layer of flakies on top of it again too. All right, what do you think is going to happen with the green?
I don't know. Let's find out.
So this is Sheer-Treuse from Sinful Colors with Jacqueline's no name, whatever, green topper here.
Glow in the dark green topper. Kind of covered it up too.
Yep. But you're going to see, what you're going to see when you do this is more of whatever the chunkier elements are.
Right.
So.
Huh.
Yeah, you get kind of a, it's just like a more subtle look.
Yep. It's
more subtle. And I think for people who don't want the in your face look, it can be absolutely perfect. So let's play around with it. We'll let those kind of completely dry. We're gonna look at the other ones.
Are you gonna top coat those?
We might, yeah. We can do it on camera, or we can do another layer of flakies, whatever. We'll talk. Maybe we'll do one of each for each of those. All right. So let's go to Hot and Hazy from Sinful Colors and Polish for Days, Seraphine. And I'm gonna do, and that one's pretty like really in your face gold.
That
one
there needs to be toned down.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I hit the camera.
Oh my goodness.
That's tolerable.
She's trying to look. Now it's tolerable. Oh, I actually really like that. That's super pretty. I think for summer, oh, what a pretty, yeah. And you can still really see the flakies in there. So I think what we're learning here is the jellies that are lighter colored do better with these flakies, I think, than the ones that are, the darker jellies are a little bit, you need something more of a pop, like more of a glitter versus the flaky, iridescent flakies. All right, I'm worried for this one. I think we're going to cover it.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Go really thin.
I'm going thin. Actually, it didn't.
It's fine. I mean, it did a little.
Oh, I think it looks better that way.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I mean, the blue, actually, you know what? I think it's because it's such a contrasting flake.
Maybe.
So now we've learned it's okay to do it with a lighter base as long as you have a really different on the color wheel color going with it. That's my take on it. I actually really love that. That's actually cool. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay, and then this one we did the Cupcake Polish Bathhouse over top of Turnt-Quoise from Sinful Colors. And I think we already finished that one, didn't we? Or did I not put it on there yet?
No,
I can't remember.
You didn't.
I'm losing my mind. Okay, we're going to do really thin. Oh, yeah. It's giving us that really nice pond look. Oh, I love that too. See, I like that when it's kind of tonal like that. I think it looks, it gives it like a textured look, a very textured look. All right, hot pink tights, Sinful Colors with Moonshine, no, Glow Girl. So Polish Me Silly Glow Girl. This one I'm worried because this is a darker one. So we're going to see if we can go in nice and thin. Oh, it makes it look like it's just like a chunky shimmer.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. Are you shocked that it's working?
No.
But yeah, it looks like a chunky shimmer to me almost. That's what it looks like to me. I like how it made it not so pink. Right? It gave it a different kind of color in the base there. All right, and then this crazy one at the end, which was we put the
this one.
Oh, you know what we did? We did it wrong.
Did you do it wrong?
Yeah, it was supposed to be this one.
Oh, it looks pretty that way.
It does look pretty though. Yeah, you're right. We'll have to paint it out and do it the right way. I messed up. That was my fault. Okay, so we'll repaint it out so you can see what that looks like with the Zoya. It's supposed to be the Zoya Libby that was on top of that. But actually, it does look really pretty. That's why it changed the color so much. It was this pink one that was supposed to go with Wildflower, Lacquers, Don't Play Coy. So we'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second here.
It's very purple.
Yeah.
I like it now.
I'm kind of shocked that it, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but
yeah,
because of the blue.
Because of the blue.
And actually it's weird how it's, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's more pink in some angles and more, like it's shifting around. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty
like
though.
It's pink in some areas and blue in other areas. Yeah, that's wild. That's really wild. Okay, let me repaint out the Zoya one and then let's take a look at that really fast. All right, so now we have everything top coated. So I'm not going to go through what everything is. I'm just going to have you guys kind of just take a look at each nail stand here. But the thing that I really would want to point out is when you have the iridescent flakies, it really does give you more of like a textile sort of just, it looks like, yeah, just to me, it looks more like a material kind of look rather than where it has the sharper contrast. So, you know what I mean? Like it looks textured to me, almost like it's just a pattern material. So I actually really like those two together too, the pink and the green together. It's super pretty.
You and me.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's how we are. All right. And then here's the ones where I did more of the contrast. So I really liked how that looked together with the orange sheer over top of it. I think it's really pretty with the gold and the pink flakies in there. So, and I'm actually shocked at how much I like the yellow. So I think I actually really like all of these. Remember, this was the mistake. So I put, it was supposed to be Zoya, what is this one called? Libby on top of it. So I redid it for you guys so you could see it. So this is, so you can see what the difference is between the two.
I like it better with the darker
with the darker on, yeah. So here's a thought, you know, and maybe this is for a future video. Can you do one sheer jelly on the bottom, a flaky topper, and then a different sheer, on top? I mean, that's basically, the possibilities are absolutely endless. Like, if you did that, like with the yellow and the green, like, you're going to come up with probably more of a blue, like a turquoise tinge to it or something like that. So, that is just how, it works with the color. It's like, color chemistry basically is how that goes. So, I really hope that this was helpful for everybody who was thinking that how to do a flaky sandwich versus a glitter sandwich. It's definitely a more subtle look to it, but it has its own merit, I think, and a time and place for it just to be a little bit more subtle. So what do you guys think? Are there other combinations that we should have done? I mean, again, like Jacqueline said, the possibilities are endless.
I know. Actually, I was trying to figure out mathematically how many possibilities you could have with all of these.
With about months,
it's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. Exactly. It's absolutely overwhelming. So if you're one of those people out there who's trying to save money and you don't want to buy other polishes, if you just buy a good set of jellies and some flaky toppers, you can have different color nail polish, different mani every day of the week for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, really, the color combinations, I mean, I should know how to do this mouth in my head.
Right.
And I don't.
Yeah, we'll have to sit there and think about that, huh? Where's my husband when I need him?
I know. Maybe we get Alan to do the calculation.
He would do it about 2 seconds flat.
I know.
Be like, oh, you'd have this many. So, but at any rate, it's definitely fun. It's a fun little mixture of different possibilities in here. So let us know what you think. Let us know if you've tried any of these. Do you have any other jellies that you would recommend that I should pick up? Because I do absolutely love these jellies. So let me know. We hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.